Hey everyone, Andrew Prober here with Great Expectations Realty, and today is not Monday, but I still am going to do a What's Up Ocala because it's a Tuesday of a Monday, or Monday of a Tuesday, one of those. Anyway, sorry about my appearance. I know I was painting an office today at the same time as doing meetings and still like working on contracts and stuff, so I look like a crazy person, and I'm in not my blue polo because I didn't want to get paint on it. So yeah, just ignore what I look like if at all possible. But anyway, I did want to tell you like some of the cool stuff going on here in Ocala. We've got so much to do this week. It's incredible. We've got After Dark in the Park, which is put on by the Ocala City Parks and Recreation. They are playing The Karate Kid, and that's on Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then we've got the Ocala Comic Con, which if you are into, you know, any kind of action movies like Marvel and stuff like that, or I don't know, there's so many different genres, Doctor Who, or I don't know. Anyway, it's really fun. We normally do go to MegaCon over in Orlando, but we haven't gone since, of course, COVID. So they are actually doing over at the World Equestrian Center. They are doing Ocala Comic Con, and that's all this weekend. So September 11th and 12th. So I might go over on Sunday. My sister and I were kind of talking about it. Like, should we do it? Should we not do it? Should we do it? But we're still kind of on the fence. So, especially Saturday, I've already got a really full day. We're going to go and hang out with the elephants, and we're going to feed them. Yes, we have elephants over here. Technically, it's Levy County over in Williston, but we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go to the Devil's Den, and yes, of course I'm bringing my camera so you guys can see what that's like. But if you're not sure what the Devil's Den is, go ahead and Google it. It's a really cool thing. Just put like Devil's Den Williston, Florida, and you'll see it's really neat. All right. Let's see, we've got Anthropods Date Night. That's on September 10th. I don't really know much about that, but I figured I'd put it in there. And of course, we've got the Ocala's Farmers Market, which is Saturday, and that's from, I think it's like 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we've got the comic Shireen Kassam and Eugene Torres. That is going to be September 10th from 8 p.m. and then September 11th at 9:30 p.m. and that's over at the Lodge. So that's downtown on the square, basically. Also, I know I've mentioned the Speakeasy that we have in downtown Ocala that you can't get in without a password, and I wanted to fix something. So normally I said you have to have the password of the week. It's actually the password of the day. So like, for example, today's password is last call. And if you go on their Facebook page, they explain like, you know, different stuff as to why they're using that password. And it's all different stuff about prohibition and just really cool information and stuff. So make sure that you get the password of the day from their Facebook page, because if you don't have the password, you will not get in. Like, straight up, you could say anything under the sun, you will not gain access to that place unless you know the password. It's really cool. It is a true speakeasy, so you have been warned. But yeah, they actually open at 7:30 p.m. So, and the password changes every day. So I wanted to mention that. It's not every week, it's every day. We had 2 ribbon cuttings this month so far already. We had Celebrity Soul Food, which is basically like a really bougie Southern food, but they want to make it like a celebrity experience. And they, you know, it's just very VIP. But it is also, you know, it's Southern food. So anyway, kind of interesting there. And then we have the Chestnut Hill Arabians, which is basically Arabian horse training and breeding facility. And they put on a really good show, apparently. So yeah, something interesting in the horse industry. Something else that happened that was really interesting is an investor bought Al Capone's Miami Beach mansion for a little over $10 million, under 11 million, we'll say. It's like 10.75. Okay, which isn't bad, actually, considering it's got like 100 feet of ocean front. So it's over in Biscayne Bay. But yeah, it was like built in 1922. Okay, so it's in really poor condition because apparently it's under sea level, so it keeps flooding out and stuff, so it's in really, really bad shape. So the now owner is going to go ahead and he wants to rip it down. Well, now everybody's throwing a fit saying, well, that's where Al Capone passed away, and they want to try and make it a national historic place. But I think the place would still be the same even without the house. I mean, if the house is crumbling and stuff, do we really want that? So, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, but Al Capone bought it for $40,000 in 1928, which is a lot of money in 1928. And he actually died there. So I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, he actually died, in the house in 1948. So he owned the house for about 20 years and he passed away there. So, but yeah, it's, yeah, you know, it might be tore down, but it's probably a good thing because, yeah, we don't really need any, buildings in bad shape in Miami. Let's just not. All right. So let's see. I told you the password. Oh, did you hear about the guy from Milton, Florida? I know there is actually a Milton, Florida. It has all of like 10,000 residents. But anyway, so Milton, Florida, his name is Clay Hayes, and he won $500,000 on a TV show called Alone. It's basically where they take several contestants and they just like give them the barest of bare things and drop them in the middle of the wilderness, and they leave them there for months, literally months. And they're just all alone, all by his lonesome. He's literally just by himself. And yeah, but it was crazy because he apparently had like, when they picked him up, he had already had like 3 months worth of food sitting there. I'm like, he's supposed to be just barely surviving. Dude's kicking back. He had 3 months worth of food sitting there. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. I don't know what I would do. I like people and talking to people and talking in general. I don't really want to talk to myself. I know what I sound like. It's not like I have new thoughts from myself. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't think that I could do that. Plus, I don't think I would survive. I mean, he had like, you know, a knife, a hatchet, a rope, and I mean, like basic bear stuff. But yeah, he actually made it for months by himself. But if you've ever been out to the Panhandle, which is where Milton is, you're already kind of out in the middle of nowhere already. So it's kind of like the Ocala National Forest. It's just miles and miles of trees. So, I mean, maybe he was just used to that already, so why not? But they're considering him one of the world's toughest men because he could do this and still not just survive, but actually thrive out there. So kind of cool. I just thought that was neat. All right, so I will stop talking about all of that stuff. You guys are on here because of real estate, and we haven't really talked really about real estate yet, so definitely want to do that. Oh my goodness, my hair is crazy today. Y'all, just ignore all that. Anyway, new listings. We have 41 new listings in the last 24 hours. We had 7 price increases and we had 34 price decreases. So people are lowering their prices. Back on the market, we had 15. We had sold 27, 1 expired listing, and 74 pending. So we had 41 new and 74 that came off. That's still going in the wrong direction, just to let you know. And then they had 5 canceled contracts. It's kind of weird, but anyway, for some unknown reason, they decided to go ahead and cancel. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and please feel free to leave me a comment. Our contact information is in the description as always. And if you could, please subscribe, because we have like over 20,000 viewers each month, but we only have we have less than 2,000 subscribers. So I'm like, how in the world does that work out? But anyway, so apparently some of you guys are not clicking the subscribe button. So if you could, that would really be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, that's Ocala in a nutshell this week. So thank you for watching my mess of a self today. Please forgive me. I will be back in the blue polo tomorrow. Y'all have a great night, and here's hoping that your week is going to be as good as my week. All right, thanks. Bye.